We're back with another video here for you. Hope you enjoyed the last one. Today's lesson is lesson number 2, and we're going to be kind of getting into it a little bit more here. We're going to be covering what's called the C major scale. And so hopefully you can see where my hands are here on the keys. And so when we talk about a C major scale, we're starting out basically kind of how we're doing this time with the 5-note, but it's going to be 8 notes. And kind of to give you a little bit of music theory behind it, the C major scale comes from, if you've ever heard with singers, they do the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's where the major scale comes from, and it's basically just what you call an octave or octave, which is like 8 notes and 7, but then we come back to the 8th note, which is the octave, right? So we'll kind of get more into music theory, I guess, later on when it goes into the course, but it's really important to know because we're basing everything that we're doing, all Western music is based off of this major scale. So you have the do, re, mi, fa, so, oh, sorry, messed that one up. So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Right? So that's what you got. So today we're going to go over the major scale. We're going to do it with our right hand. We're going to do it with our left hand. Basically, the idea is to get this exercise 5 times up, 5 times down with right hand, 5 times up, 5 times down with left hand. For now, we're keeping the hands separate. And then the idea is once you can do that, then we add in the dreaded metronome. Again, I don't know how much fun you've been having with that, but adding back in our metronome and trying to get up to 50 to 60 beats per minute. So basically, here's how it looks when we play a scale. And pretty much all scales that you're going to play are going to be played pretty similar to this anyway. And so the formula that you need to know so you can play a scale anyway is that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is like a series of steps. And this would be great for you to write down and to memorize. But you have a whole step, which is a whole note. So basically you go from C to D, right? Whole step. If we were to go from C to C sharp, right, that's a half step. And so this is, you got whole step, then a half step, and then you have whole step, half step, or whole, half. So you got 2 wholes, 1 half, and then 3 wholes, 1 half, and that's your scale. So basically what you want to do, the technique to play this, again, make sure your arms are staying parallel with the keyboard, your knees barely underneath it. And we're starting out with our thumb on middle C. And just so we didn't cover it last lesson, your fingers are numbered. So your thumb is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So thumb's 1, index is 2, middle's 3, your ring finger's 4, and your pinky's 5, right? So that's how we're going to do it. And if you were to play guitar, they would call that Pima, but that's for a different discussion. So here we go. So there's a certain technique, so you have to really pay attention to this. So you start out with C, D, E. Now once we get to E, in order to be able to play the rest, there's a special thing we got to do. You have to take your thumb and pretend like your third finger's stuck, right? That it can't come off of that third note. So you're gonna dip your thumb underneath. I'm not sure how good you can see. But you're gonna basically dip your thumb underneath that third finger to play the 4th note. And then you get back and then you can go to play the rest, right? It's a little tricky, but if you start out slow doing it, you'll be fine. Trying to see, maybe you'll be able to see it better with my left hand, but basically again, you start out thumb and here, and once you get to here, you see this finger's like it's stuck, and you're dipping your thumb underneath to play that note. Boom, boom, back there, okay? Now to come back, it's pretty similar, except for you got a different trick we're gonna do this time. So we're coming back, you come all the way back down. Now when you get to your thumb this time, you're gonna take your third finger and kind of pivot and rotate it over, and then play your third, your first, and your thumb to get back to that note. So let me show you again. So once you get up to the C note on the octave up, you're going to come back down. Now when you hit that thumb, you rotate over with your third finger. Boom, boom. There you go. So that's the right hand. Left hand, it's going to be kind of similar, little different, because now we're going the opposite direction, because now your pinky is on that C note. So you come up till you get to the thumb, and then you rotate over again with the third finger. Boom, first, and then there again. So let me show it to you again. So you come off, you all the way down till you get to the thumb, rotate over, third finger first, and then thumb. And then when we're going back down, it's a little different. So back down, we're going to stop. You never play this note twice. So once you get up here, then you come back down. Third finger, like it's stuck again, like we can't move it. Come back underneath with the thumb, like we did with our right hand. Thumb, first, middle, ring, pinky. Right? So it can be a little tricky. You're going to have to start out slow. It's going to take some time to get it. So here we go again. So you're going to do thumb, first, right? That middle finger stuck, the third finger stuck, come up underneath with the thumb, hit it there, boom, boom, doom, boom, right? So you can kind of see why we're doing it with just separate hands for right now, because it can be kind of tricky. So give that a try. Like I said, right hand 5 times up and down, left hand 5 times up and down for like the first day of doing it. And then second day, you want to add in that metronome, because that metronome is very essential to develop our timing, so that way we can understand it. And again, I didn't do it this time, but make sure you're saying the notes out loud. That way you can get those in your head too. So that's very important. But that's going to do it for this lesson. Hope you're enjoying these so far. Let me know if you have any comments, anything you would like to see different. And as always, this has been the Midlife Pianist, and we'll catch you next time.